Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Marriage, Money, and Mindset. I am Jared.
And I'm Alexis.
And we are back with episode 2 on the channel. Hey, appreciate y'all, by the way, for supporting the first video.
Yes.
Thank y'all so far. If you subscribed, we really appreciate y'all. If you haven't subscribed, what's wrong with you, man? Subscribe.
What you doing?
Come on, look at it. We're trying to get these followers up. Go on. Let me go ahead and give y'all a reminder now. Follow us on
Instagram, Marriage, Money, and Mindset.
Yeah.
And also on YouTube for now. Those are our only 2 avenues that you can find us on social media.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. We're back from our first video where we were in DR. We are now in our in-home studio. So I hope y'all guys like it. We got some good lighting in here. I don't know if it's a little echoey in that, but I don't think so. These are pretty decent mics we got. And yeah, we got a little setup going. So, we're gonna use this. This is a nice little easel I found here in Office Depot. I think I went. Michael's, one of them, got us a little easel so we can do some writing, you know what I'm saying? A little marker. We're gonna put down some, bullet points and elaborate, try to give, some game right here on this easel, yeah.
So today we're gonna be covering
Talk about it.
how to know if you have the right partner.
How to know if you have the right partner.
That's right.
All right, I like that. It's a good topic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, how do you know if you have the right partner? Let's talk about how did you know, before we get into it, how did you know I was the right partner? I'm just curious. I want to hear
I knew that you were the right person for me because our values did align. We communicated easily. We talked about everything. We were very goal-oriented and driven.
Yeah.
You were patient with me as far as like teaching me the things that you knew at the time. And we continued learning and growing together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun
Were
with
you
you.
even looking for a partner when you met me?
No.
See, that's what I be saying. Like, I don't think I was.
I wasn't
either.
looking for a spouse.
Yeah. I don't think I was either. I was just, I think as we started dating and we started communicating, by the way, that may be a bullet point. So remember that word, communication. As we were communicating in the beginning in the dating phase, for me, like I said earlier, I think I said it on Alex's video, your character is what I was sold on. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, continuing, like I just, the maturity you had, it just like, that's what I'm saying, like our communication, like.
It just flowed.
And it was good conversation. It wasn't just BS stuff we were discussing. Mm-hmm. We were talking about like real things. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, actually implementing things we were talking about. But anyways, man, we're going to get into that. I just want to kind of give y'all,
I knew you were the person because you didn't just talk the talk.
Yeah, exactly. You
was practicing what you preached.
Right. Yeah, I try to do that. I mean, if I'm, even with this channel, man, we talked about it and now we're taking action. We're doing it. So, don't just talk, walk. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so just wanted to, give you guys a little bit of, how we became partners, right? Partners in crime.
Yeah.
So anyway, you want to assist me with the bullet points?
Sure.
You mind doing that with the beautiful handwriting that you have? Because I chicken scratch, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's legible. You can read it. But usually, most women have better handwriting than men. But anyway, so let's get into it, man. All right, so how to know if you have the right partner. First bullet point we want to discuss, we already touched on it earlier, is communication, right?
Communication.
Let's talk about it. Communication. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, communication obviously is essential to build a relationship.
Right.
You have to be able to talk to one another, right? And when I say talk, I mean talk.
And listen.
Right. Yeah. So being an effective listener, right? Yeah. Someone who, just actually hearing what they're saying. Like, because, guys, man, we'll be like, we'll listen like, oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think y'all are listening to respond.
Right.
You're not really listening to what I'm saying. You getting ready to hit
Most
me with
guys.
whatever you have to say.
Yeah, yeah. But just being able to have effective communication with someone, preferably a partner, it is essential in a relationship, obviously. Because, I mean, you literally have to discuss your moves all day, as far as what you're doing, what you've done, what you're doing, and what you want to do. I mean, and be able to effectively communicate that. Like, if I want to, endeavor into something, like, that's normally how I do it anyway. Anytime I want to, venture off into something, man, look, this is actually a book that I have. I have all kind of ideas in here and then adventures we've actually done, past and present, that are in here and future. We got the next real estate deal written down in here already. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being able to communicate effectively, right? Let's talk about like how being open and honest helps build that trust as well in communication.
Okay, so I think women and men, you want to create a safe space in your relationship because we both come from different backgrounds.
Right.
So we may each have different triggers, but we want to open up that space to be a safe space so that other person can feel vulnerable to open up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Active listening and undivided attention, right? I already said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. Guys, when the women talk, listen to them, right? And, you know what I'm saying? Try to give a better response than I hear you. But anyways. So
no phones.
Yeah, exactly. No phones. Turn off the video game, man. Pause the video game or pause the football game, etc. Whatever, man. I mean,
you gonna pause
but
football?
but no, I'm saying though, like sometimes, man, women gotta know when it's time to communicate. It ain't, man, when the game coming on, man. Come on, like, look, and then they do it when the game is at the peak, like,
So
it's
compromise.
Man, fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? They three down. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But
Okay,
anyway,
ladies,
man.
we can compromise.
Yeah. So, anyways, communication, right? Okay. So, how to know if you have the right partner? Can y'all communicate? That's number one. Number two, shared values.
Ooh.
Jot that down for me. Shared values. How to know if you have the right partner? What are y'all shared values, right? Okay. So. Talk about it. I'm gonna let you kick this one.
Okay, so with the shared values is honesty, something that you guys both hold to a high standard, your integrity, respect for one another, respect for your elders, or just are you aligned in the things that you value?
Yeah. I mean, people will let you know what they value off the top too. I mean, just listen to somebody talk. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're it's just something as simple as even hygiene, man. Like, do they even value their own hygiene? We're talking about values, but I mean, of course, like the shared values.
Yeah.
Being able to share values. My bad. Having that be able to share values. Like, for instance, if there's something that I value, does that align with your value, with what you value?
Right.
I don't really like this one, honestly, man. Just saying.
Okay, let's go to the next one. You still do want to have shared values.
I did write a few things just to kind of give y'all some. Okay, so mutual understanding, similar beliefs and priorities, right? Okay, it does enhance compatibility, right? When you have shared values, and then of course, it reduces conflict because we both understand we're both on the same playing field,
right?
So, we can, it reduces it at least. It may be a little conflict, but it's reduced.
Right.
It's reduced conflict. So anyways, man. All right. But anyway.
Next point.
Let's talk about mutual respect. That's the third bullet point.
Okay.
Jot that for your boy. Jot that down, Hershey. Hershey, by the way, let me tell y'all real quick. So that's the only person that can call her that. It's me. FYI. Hold on, let me catch nobody out here trying to call her Hershey. Man, y'all call her Alexis. Y'all saw the name when it popped up here. That's what you call her. But anyway, respect. And that's that respect I'm talking about. Mutual respect, though. So talk about it. Mutual respect.
Mutual respect. So a big thing that I always tell people, because we've been married for 5.5 years.
Yeah.
And to me, it's been easy. It's been blissful. Like, we haven't had too many arguments
To
or
count them on one hand. It ain't even arguments, not to cut you
like
off.
disagreements. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like,
Conflicts.
well, I always said that, like, handling, issues and conflicts respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Especially something petty. You know what I mean? Like,
Is it even
we were talking,
worth?
man, we were just talking about that earlier. Like, some of the pettiness of people, like,
Yeah, we got to pick and choose our battles.
pick and choose the battles, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, just like I say, respect. How does your partner respect you? And is it a mutual respect? Do you respect your partner? Right?
Well, if you can go around being kind and gentle to strangers, you should still be able to come home.
You should be able to.
That's what I'm saying. You should be able to come home and still talk to your partner with kindness.
I agree.
Like, even if there's something that I'm frustrated with you with, I'm not going to be yelling and cussing you out.
Right.
So.
Yeah, man. That's never a good idea. So, but yeah, of course, like I said, as far as with us, man, we definitely have this mutual respect. So ask yourself that question. Does my partner respect me and vice versa? Do I respect my partner? Right. So anyway.
Oh,
go ahead.
Before we move on from mutual respect, to me, that could also be putting away your singleness. For example, I'm not going to go certain places or hang out with like single friends.
I like where this is going. Yeah.
Because that's not showing you respect. Like, some things that I'm presented with, I won't even mention it to you because I don't want to go to some of those places that I used to go to or hang out with some of the people that I used to hang out with, because that's not the environment that I want in our marriage.
Right. Yeah.
Because of the respect that I have for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you agree?
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously. Yeah, you can't be out here doing things you did when you were single and you're not married, man. Come on, let's be real, man. Like, if you're gonna want to still perform that way, then don't even worry about getting married. Just stay solo. Stay by yourself. Hang out. Date, I guess, but man, if you ain't like, and by the way, guys, we're talking about, when I say partner, I'm referring to your spouse, right? But I guess this can almost relate to a couple that's dating as well. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, I would assume that the goal is to
be married eventually.
Eventually. You can't be so. I guess some people do want to be single forever. That's cool too if you do. I get it. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, hey man, we getting older and pickings get slimmer as you get older. You know what I mean? Good pickings at least. You left with that low-hanging fruit. That low-hanging fruit, man, the longer you wait. And it's kind of rotten from my understanding, that fruit.
Ooh.
Hey, you like that? I got them analogies, by the way, but anyway. So anyway, look, okay, so we hit 3 of them already, right? Remember to subscribe. We giving y'all that game, man. Subscribe, comment, go to Instagram and follow. But anyway, let's get back to it. So the 4th bullet point. Let's talk about emotional support. Right there for your boy.
Okay.
Right, emotional support. You know how to spell it, right? I'm just clowning. That'd be me up there misspelling words. And we're going to keep rolling, too. If I misspell something, I could laugh. But anyway. So, look, let's talk about it. You want to kick it off?
Emotional support?
Yeah, emotional support.
Okay.
I got a few things. Being able to listen, understand, and empathize, right?
Okay.
So, that kind of goes back to the communication. But the empathizing part is what's newer or extra. Yeah. Understanding and empathizing. What is empathize? Empathize and sympathize. What's this?
Sometimes I get the two confused, but from what I understand, you feel the emotion.
Is it more like an experience, something you've experienced?
No, that's sympathizing.
That's sympathizing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then, all right.
I believe.
Yeah.
So empathizing is just being able to feel the feeling.
Okay.
And put yourself in their shoes.
You can relate.
Right.
Yeah. And again, guys, you want a partner that supports you emotionally. That was corny. You want a partner that supports you emotionally.
Okay. Well,
there's only so many ways you can,
well, give an example. Okay, here's an example.
Man. Come on.
If I come
your boy
home
out.
from work and I say that I had a bad day at work,
Yeah.
your response could tell me if you're supporting me emotionally.
Right.
Because you could say, oh, well, I had a bad day too.
Yeah.
Like you just
One up
dismissed. Yeah, you one up me. You
Yeah.
dismissed what I had to say.
And didn't even show concern about why you had a bad day.
Right.
I get it.
Or tell me how you feel.
Right.
So.
I got some other things to put down here as well. You know, being able, you know, of course, we talked about offering comfort, right? So you got to be able to, you know, you got to know your partner. You got to know when they're feeling a certain way, how to respond to it. You know what I mean? So if she need an arm around her, do it. You know, she need a hand on her, do it. If she, you know, she got whatever your partner. Like I know my partner. I know what she expects, and when she's needing emotional support, I know how to handle that.
Yeah.
But just know how to handle that. I don't want to set.
And sometimes there's a difference between solving the problem, because I don't always come to you to solve the problem. Sometimes I just want to be heard. I need a vent.
Okay.
Have my little venting session. Put your arm around me, and we good.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on. We got another topic where we're gonna hit on some more of that, but I don't want to get off track.
Okay.
But nah, she's right, guys. She is right. So yeah. And then of course, you know, another little point on this I said is, you know, strengthening the bond to help navigate challenges and enjoy together, right? Yeah. So it's, you know, like I say, you know, a lot of these are pretty relatable to one another as well. I feel like some of them are. That's why it's kind of a little challenging to elaborate on some of these, because I'm almost feel like I'm regurgitating the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? But it is an important topic to discuss, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people out there, I mean, they do probably wonder, do I have the right partner? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we got one more. Yeah, but anyway. All right, let's talk about it. This one I can probably touch on. So let's talk about how to know if you have the right partner. Expectations and goals. Expectations and goals. That's almost like 6. We just threw in. We put expectations and goals. I guess because they're pretty similar though, huh? What you expect.
Yeah. It could be 2 separate ones, but
It could have been. Anyway. So, okay. Now kick this one off for me. Help me out.
Okay, so your expectations and your goals. How to know if you have the right partner. I think we hit on it a little bit earlier as far as the pettiness. So if you set big enough goals in your relationship, in your marriage, I'm not going to be worried about the toothpaste left out on the sink or the toilet seat being left up or you smacking too loud.
Yeah.
I have bigger fish to fry. So.
Okay. Expectations. Well, I was just thinking while you was talking, I was listening. Of course, I was given that good communication skills, listening to you, actively listening.
Okay.
I think expectations, man, you set those early though, right? Like you set those going back to the dating phase, you know, you're not like blunt with it.
It's not
like,
rules. It's just things that you expect.
Right. It's that's what I'm saying. Like the conversation had during the dating phase, you want to lay out certain expectations with that individual during the dating phase, and that way going into the marriage, you've already laid out those expectations. And obviously, if y'all are not, if they go from dating to now being married, well, the spouse should realize and remember those expectations discussed in the dating phase and respect that and abide by that, right?
Okay, so what were some of your expectations that you were looking for in a spouse or me as a girlfriend?
Expectations. Man, I wanted, you know, someone to support me, which you obviously have. I wanted someone who was goal-oriented, right? Who had, you know, things in life that they wanted or she wants to accomplish.
Ambitious.
Yeah. And didn't mind being, what's the word? Where you...
Submissive?
Wait, no. Where you unite. Where we collaborate, right? Or what is it?
Like
compromise.
joining everything?
Yeah.
Together? Is
Right,
that what you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, like, yeah, just, I mean, compromising, coming together, right? Like, my assets, your assets, combining our assets, like, as a unit, like, as a partnership, wanting that, right? It's not that we couldn't have done it, like, we could have definitely done it on our own, but it's just so much worthwhile when you have someone to share things with that's like-minded, that,
Right.
you know, and then you learn and grow and go together. Like, that's what I like about it. I'm glad I wasn't too far into my endeavors out the gate.
Me too.
Like, literally at the beginning, and we got to learn and do it as a unit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them books we talked about, look, man, we got a ton of stuff back here we've already read. I've rewritten some of these books. I got notes in the book. And, like, we've done a lot of that together, you know? And, yeah. So, and then, of course, the goals. Like, we still got them. Like I told y'all earlier, man, we got goals in this book that, you know, we have done, are doing, and things we will do. You should write your goals out. You should discuss your goals with your significant other. And let's talk about, I got it right quick. Okay. So, goals. And when I say goals, I'm not talking about busy things you should be doing anyway. I'm talking about productive, being productive. What's the difference? Okay. So, busy. Somebody got to wash the clothes. Somebody got to wash the dishes. Somebody needs to clean the house. Somebody needs to cut the grass. That's just busy work, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you got clothes. You're gonna have to, obviously, eventually wash them, right?
Right.
Clean them. That's just busy work. That's not like a goal. That's not a worthy goal you should have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not something worthy of doing. These are things you're supposed to just be doing anyway. You know, I like to prioritize, like, I'm talking about being productive. Like, okay, hey, you know, we have a target of how much we want to allocate towards investing for this year, right? Okay, how do we make sure, like, we'll write the end goal and then reverse engineer the goal back down to the day we're at, present day. And then, of course, we have, it's all written down. We can look and see, have we been accomplishing our goals?
Hitting those targets.
That's just an example, right? You know, did we work out? We said we was going to hit the gym this month, X amount of times this month. Did we do that, right? You know, that's investing in our fitness. You know, hey, did we eat what we said we were going to eat? That's investing in our health. You know, finances. Hey, did we hit our targets for this month? You know, like somebody just saying, yeah, I paid the bills. Bro, you're supposed to pay the bills. That's not productive.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just my view when it comes to setting certain goals with your partner. So ask yourself, go back to your partner if you have one, and just kind of go down these bullet points, you know, evaluate yourself, evaluate them. Y'all discuss it. You know, that's why we're doing this. We want to be able to let me see that. We want y'all to do this. Communication, right? This is what y'all should be working on. That's the point of this topic too, right? It's to get couples
to start talking,
to communicate, right? This is not
talking about the big stuff.
And this isn't the end all be all what y'all should be discussing. This is just some points, man, that we just wanted to touch on. We, you know, sat down and discussed, you know, these 5 points that we thought would be beneficial, and we wanted to, you know, talk about them, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. So, of course, hey, man, like I say, guys, plan on coming with, you know, more. We got a lot more topics that I'm gonna be honest, man. I like this topic. But I got better topics. We have better topics that we're going to discuss with y'all as the channel continues. And yeah, any last words, man? I mean, we're about to sign this off. So talk about it.
Before we end, the topic is how to know if you have the right partner. So what would we say if people realize that they don't have the right partner? Like if they're in the dating phase?
I mean, if they don't.
It's a touchy subject.
Okay. You said.
I feel like they're wasting their time and the other person's time if they notice that things are not aligning.
Okay, the question was if they know
that they don't have the right partner.
If they don't have the right partner, man, you gotta look in the mirror. Ask the real questions. Like, I cut you off, my bad. We probably about to say the same thing. Yeah, I mean, you got to do the hard. Sometimes you got to do the hard things.
That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah,
sometimes you have to do the hard thing.
Yeah,
because you value yourself and you value the other person. You don't want to waste their time if it's not the right person for you. But if you're in a marriage and you realize that these things are lacking in your marriage, then you have something to work towards.
Right. Yeah, we're not telling y'all to go end it. I don't have the right partner, I give up. Nah, that's not what we saying. No, like we not encouraging that, obviously, man. Right. Yeah, you gotta like you said, work it out, talk about it. If you need counseling, I guess, man, seek a third party to come in and assist, I guess, There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, if you gotta do what you gotta do. If you care about you and your partner being successful, you jump any and all hurdles or whatever you gotta do to make that happen, Yeah. But that's why I say, back to communication, man. Listen to them, man. Like people will let you know who they are by how they act.
Right.
People will let you know who they are by how they act.
Their patterns.
Yeah, pay attention. Just pay attention to a person's actions, man. Yeah, exactly.
And then
some
you
people
can
got
act
good
a
game.
completely different way.
They got good game.
The patterns don't lie.
Yeah, exactly. So pay attention to that, man. When the guy's telling you what he's got going on, this, that, and the other, and you're not seeing that, you might be getting gamed. You might just be playing a game with you. You know what I mean? So pay attention to what people are saying, or what they're doing rather. And yeah.
All right. So, we do have more to come. Stay tuned next time. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. Go follow us on Instagram.
If you watch this video and you ain't subscribed, man, stop. Stop doing that, man.
We appreciate it if you've made it this far. Go ahead and hit that notification bell.
Please subscribe.
Thank you for watching. See y'all next time.